of the last chapter of our Brihad. Hey Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadhi Pashyatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare.
Now that Gopak Kumar has explained everything that he knows, now what is left for him to speak is the mystery now. And that is really very sweet. And actually wanted to tell you all, today we'll get to know who is that Brahmana, who is that Mathura Brahmana. We are going to get to know his name. Mataji, someone, can you text Priya Madhvi Mataji reminder? My phone is...
Yeah, actually, I just took my phone to text Priya Madhvi Mataji, Anita Mataji.
Yeah. Sometimes Mondays.
Yeah. What should I write?
Knows,
Please join BB.
So, also Sashikala Mataji. Whom else can I remember? Hare Krishna. I'm not sure who else has joined. Not in Sirisha Mataji.
Okay, Mataji, 1 second. And then I'll do a group text.
Group text, yes.
Mm.
Vallabi Gopi, I will text. Sirisha, Neeru, Payal. Who else?
Priya Madhvi Mataji. Who else? Okay, I have Shirisha Mataji, Neeru Mataji, Payal Mataji, Pradeepa Mataji. Who else?
Sashikala Mataji.
Shashikala Mataji.
Anita Mataji, I hope she's there. Mataji is not there.
Okay, she also.
Yes. So thank you all. Before they all come, we will just discuss a little bit. We saw this Prema, chapter 5. There's only 3 chapters in this part 3. So we already saw how he attained love of Godhead. And then what was it? It means Abhishta Labha, the attainment of all desires. That means all his desires were complete when he went to Golok Dham and he understood Goloka and Gokula are non-different. And after attaining that, he's able to see Lord everywhere. Like our Sunday feast lecture, how Prabhu said he's in the Archa Vigraha, he's everywhere, and how Prabhupada was seeing Vaikuntha everywhere, even in the filthy places. So this was possible when his bhakti jnana, the knowledge that he acquired, that is enabling him to see with the mercy of his Guru and the Supreme Lord. And today we are going to see what is it Jagad Ananda, the bliss of the worlds. So here in this chapter, this is the last final one. So now Sri Rupa is Guru, right, for that Mathura Brahmana. So he's going to make sure that his disciple understood, and he also attains the lotus feet of the Lord. And today we'll get to know what is his name. From starting, we have been calling him Mathura Brahmana. So we want to know what is his name in the spiritual world. So Krishna is going to reveal that today. So moving forward, yes, Shri Gaurangi Mataji, text 1.
Yes, Mataji. Sri Sarupa said, "My dear Brahmana, now think carefully and decide for yourself what is the highest goal of life and what is the best way to achieve it." This seventh chapter commentary, the seventh chapter describes how the Mathura Brahman, by the mercy of Sri Sarupa, achieved pure love for Krishna, and on the strength of that love, received Krishna's special favor. Sarupa has depicted the most important aspect of the glories of Golok. Now, all that remains is for him to give an explicit answer to the Brahmana's earlier query. From various sources, I have heard of various goals and various methods to achieve them, but still, I cannot definitely decide what goal I should strive for and what I should do to reach it. Brihad Bhagavatamrita 2.1.98. To test whether the Brahmana disciple has now correctly understood what he has been taught, Sarupa asks him to give his own opinion about what should be his sadhya and sadhana, his goal and his means to achieve it.
So now the guru is making sure he also opens his mouth and speaks, so he knows what he understood so far. So yes, Amritanandini Mataji.
Please understand, O best of Mathura Brahmanas, just like me, you have already fully achieved your goal. By the mercy of Divine Goddess, commentary, Sarupa's disciple on the verge of perfection has yet to realize the glories of Goloka directly, but soon he will, instead of trying to explain more about those glories. His guru advises that he merely be patient and soon will see everything with his own eyes.
So he must be wondering, actually, I didn't see anything. What is he talking about? He saw everything. So he's saying, just be patient. You will also see with your own eyes. So that is our, we can also wait. That patience will bring us to also experience with our own eyes. So let's go forward. Yes, Gayatri Mataji.
Whatever is left for you to achieve, you have already nearly attained. Please know this. I can see that the Supreme Lord has bestowed upon you His full mercy. Commentary. But visible signs of perfection have not yet appeared in me. The Brahmana might humbly assert. Here Sarupa disagrees. Sri Goloka Natha has already singled the Brahmana out as a recipient of his full mercy.
So Krishna has already chosen him. That's what this whole thing means. Otherwise, nobody can understand or even hear these glories. Yes, Leela Madhavi Mataji. I am not sure if she's there today. Can somebody text her if she's not joined in, Leela Madhavi Mataji?
Yeah, I'll text her, Mataji.
Thank you. Priya Madhavi Mataji, please go ahead.
Yeah. Just see, I have indeed told you everything that happened to me and to the Lord and to his devotees, even though these topics are most confidential.
So again and again, Sarupa is making sure he's making this Brahmana. He's not speaking these confidential pastimes on his own. These are very, very confidential. Without Lord's sanction and permission, nobody can speak these glories. Anita Mataji, are you there?
No, she's not there, Mataji.
Sashikala Mataji there.
Yes, Mataji. Okay. The special ecstasies one relishes in the shelter of the personality of Godhead's lotus feet are private. One should feel shy to reveal them, even to one's own mind. And sometimes I entered special states of consciousness in which I could no longer recognize myself or others, nor distinguish one thing from the next. And so there were events I didn't see. Yet, yet Krishna in your presence has entered my heart and brought all these topics out, forcing them to come from my mouth. Commentary. A spiritual master can certainly reveal even the most secret knowledge to a faithful, deserving disciple. The Mathura Brahmana, before hearing his guru's personal history, was a raw neophyte, and Sarupa was at different times too distracted by ecstasy to perceive clearly what was going on, and so had difficulty recounting some of the events of his spiritual journey. But despite all this, and despite Sarupa's reluctance, Krishna forced the whole story from Sarupa's mouth.
This is so sweet. Like he fell into ecstasy. He was jumbling up the order. He was saying some things from Goloka, some things from Gokula out of ecstasy. But Krishna made it all possible so that he could continue and narrate the pastimes to this Brahmana. So without the mercy of Krishna, nobody can speak Krishna's glories. That is what time and again Sarupa is stressing, that the Brahmana is a recipient because the point itself that he has heard is not a easy task in itself. Vasantra Mataji.
I have noted clear signs that you have gained strong faith in these topics, a faith that will soon bestow upon you all its rewards. Commentary. The disposition of another's heart is difficult to read, but an elevated person with clear intelligence can discern from one's gesture where one's faith lies. From the satisfied expressions on the Brahmana's face, Sarupa knew the disciple has developed confidence in the truth of my story. In other words, Sarupa mission had achieved success. Once strong faith in the transcendental reality is established, one's spiritual practice very quickly bears fruit.
So that strong faith is the key. Oh, yes. Vallabi Gopi, are you there today? Hare Krishna. Vallabi Gopi, if she's not there, then it is Sirisha Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. Early this morning, Sri Radhika Devi herself came and ordered me. Sarupa, a Brahmana from Madhura, who is my devotee, is coming to my grove. Commentary. The Madhura Brahmana considered himself a devotee of Durga, but she is partial expansion of Sri Radhika, Lord Madana Gopala's eternal consort.
How sweet. Even though he started off with Mother Durga, Kamakya Devi, she is a partial expansion of Sri Radhika. So Radhika took so much mercy on this Brahmana and she has guided him. Wow, wonderful. Neeta Mataji, are you there today? If not, Payal Mataji.
Go there alone, the first thing today. Enlighten him with a good instructions, console him, and help him quickly attain Krishna's grace. Had Swarupa not awakened the Brahmana's higher intelligence, the Brahmana would not have obtained Sri Krishna's favor.
This is so true. It's just not possible for anybody to obtain Krishna's favor without Srimati Radhika's blessings. Jai. Richa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. On that instruction, I swiftly came here, overjoyed, without even a thought about missing the enjoyment of Krishna's company. Commentary. To carry out his assignment, Sarupa left home early in the morning, before Krishna went out to the forest with his friends. Sarupa did not mind missing Krishna's company for one day, because he knew that carrying out Sri Radha's order would endear him to Krishna, and this would surely increase the happiness he enjoyed with Krishna.
Oh, how sweet. So we understand Srimati Radharani, our mother is so compassionate, and we can see her compassion out of her way, how she's going through even Kamakya Devi to bring this soul back. Wow. Neeru Mataji, are you there today? Priyanka Mataji, has anyone? Okay. Sri Parikshit said, when Sarupa saw that the Brahmana, even after spoken to in this way, has not awakened to the treasure of pure love, Sarupa put his hand on the Brahmana's head. This is very, very significant. When very spiritually enlivened person, when they touch us, right, that vibration that we get, that purification is just beyond words. So let's see what magic happens. Yes, Shridharan.
By the mercy of the great soul Sarupa, everything Sarupa had experienced became manifest at once in the Brahmana's heart, as if the Brahmana had experienced it himself.
Wow, first he heard, now after that touch, he already felt as if he did all that travel and he has seen everything now. Beautiful.
Such are the most amazing glories of contact with the great Sant. By the contact, this Brahmana suddenly achieved perfection, realizing his internal identity. Commentary. Usually, only the Lord most qualified devotees attain pure love of God. After long endeavor for the Lord's special mercy, how then could this Brahman have achieved prem so quickly? Only by coming into contact with the powerful Sant. The Brahmana's own efforts alone would have been of no avail. His success was possible by the unique glories of Vaishnav association, incomprehensible to material minds. Association to gratify the senses is certainly the path of bondage, but the same type of association performed with a saintly person leads to the path of liberation, even if performed without knowledge.
So here in this further, this verse is explained so much in detail. You can see how long the great association goes. Yes, little bit more, Amritanandi Mataji.
In the association of pure devotees, discussion of the pastimes of Supreme Personality of Godhead is very pleasing and satisfying to the ear and heart. By cultivating knowledge of the Lord's activities, one gradually becomes advanced on the path of liberation, and therefore one is free, and one's attraction become fixed. Then real devotion and devotional service begin. Bhagavatam 3.25. Here Lord Kapil Deva mentions three symptoms of the gradual development of prem. First, conviction, Shraddha, love for the Lord, Rati, and unswerving dedication to his service, Bhakti.
This verse is very, very famous in Bhagavatam. Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti hritkarna rasayana katha tajjoshanada swapavargamatmani shraddha ratir bhaktiranokramishyati. Shraddha, faith, ratir, love, and bhakti, the devotional service, anukramishati, they follow one after the other. Eventually, Kapil Dev says so. That is what happens in the association of devotees. And this is the largest commentary, the longest commentary. It keeps going and going on the glories of wonderful Vaishnava Sangha. So much from Bhagavatam is there in all the scriptures. So we can understand.
Shraddha come through association only, no?
Yes. So when the association comes, the faith develops. From there, then your love and bhakti, they all go in steps that you can.
How many pages?
How many pages? That's what I'm going really slow, like so many pages. That is the highlight. Like it's not over yet. It's almost like, yeah, that's how important Vaishnava Sangha
Association is.
is. There we come to the ending. Yes, Mataji, Amritanandi Mataji.
Earlier in this book, all kind of spiritual practices were explained, but this special glory of Vaishnav association was not. Vaishnav association is the most sublime secret. It is the very best means of spiritual attainment and is in fact an essential aspect of the ultimate goal.
Jai. This is the actually summary of this whole, all three cantos or volumes of this book. Yes, Gayatri Mataji.
The Brahmana was submerged, just like Sarupa, in an ocean of the tastes of pure, exalted love. And his whole body, just like Sarupa's, was filled with many symptoms of that love. He cried out to Krishna, the foremost of youths, "O Krishna, Krishna, please show yourself."
Leela Madhuri Mataji, have you
Hare
joined?
Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
He placed a blade of grass between his teeth, bowed down, and with plaintive cries asked of Sarupa and of all moving and non-moving living beings, "Where is Krishna? Have you seen him here?"
Yeah, that's how all our Goswamis, they sing, right? Where is Krishna? Where is Radha? They are searching for them in that Vipralambha bhav. So the Brahmana has already got everything that he needs to know. All that is being blessed by Sarupa putting his hand on his head. Priya Madhuri Mataji.
Yeah, Mataji.
Yeah.
Loudly chanting the all attractive names of Krishna, the Brahmana clutched Swarupa's feet. The Brahmana saw that Swarupa, his guru, was drowning in an ocean of love and had lost control of himself by witnessing the love in him. And so the Brahmana wept. Commentary. Sri Sarupa was already constantly submerged in an ocean of Krishna Prema, but seeing his disciple transformed plunged him into even deeper ecstasy. Now both guru and disciple were utterly immersed in happiness.
Oh, sweet, right? This is so sweet.
I know.
Both are so happy for each other, and now we'll see what happens when they get so maddened in that love. Yes, Sashikala Mat, Anita Mataji, sorry. Anita Mataji, has she joined? If she's not there, then Sashikala Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. A moment later, compelled by a great upsurge of love, the Mathura Brahmana got up and began to wander in the forest. There he fainted and fell into a thorny grove of Karira trees.
Hey Krishna. Yes, Vasantrasa Mataji.
Dear mother, all of a sudden, from a distance came rich and sweet sounds of flutes and horns, mixed with the mooing of cows and the sounds of venas made from goats and whistles made from leaves.
So who is coming? Special personality. Yes, Vallabhi Gopi.
Yes, Mataji. Awakened by the persistent sounds, Sarupa and the Brahmana ran in its direction. Then they saw Gopala Deva, his body beautifully dark, encircled by a brilliant effulgence.
Jai. So our Gopal Dev has entered Gokula down here, seeing these two mad people going crazy for Krishna's love. Jai.
Mataji, here again,
Ah,
dear
they
mother,
are
so
in
Parikshit.
Gokula only.
No, so Parikshit Maharaj has started speaking, right?
Yes. Now he's
Okay.
telling his mother. Yes, because both are in ecstasy, fainted, right? So nobody's speaking there. So
Okay.
Maharaj is recollecting.
Oh, okay.
Mataji, sorry to interrupt, Mataji. Little bit like if you could say like why Parikshit Maharaj is here, Mataji, just in one line if you could say.
This whole story is Brihad Bhagavatamrita started when Parikshit Maharaj was leaving his body, and Uttara came to ask, "Can you give me a summary of what you heard?" And this whole book is narration of Parikshit Maharaj to his mother Uttara.
Yes, Mataji. Now I got it. Thank you for the
Yes.
reminder, Mataji.
Yes, story inside story. Yes. Who was next? Sirisha Mataji.
The Lord, unlimited in pastimes, was coming nearby to water his animals and play with his friends in the Yamuna, daughter of the sun. As he approached, he danced with a gait worthy of honor from the playful walk of the king of elephants. Commentary. There is no limit to Krishna's enjoyment. As both guru and disciple looked on, Krishna approached the Yamuna with
We can't hear you, Sirisha Mataji. Sirisha Mataji.
Mataji, I think she left the call.
Oh, maybe she dropped off. Okay.
Yeah.
No limit to Krishna's enjoyment. As both guru and disciple looked on, Krishna approached the Yamuna with more than one purpose in mind. He wanted to let his cows and other animals drink from the Yamuna. He wanted to play with the cowherd boys in the water, and he also wanted to meet the gopis who would later take him across the river in a boat. Krishna and his friends, while coming near, were throwing balls and imitating the forest creatures and playing in various other ways. So one act, Krishna will accomplish a lot of goals. So this is being said, and the whole point of him coming down is to meet these two souls. So that is going to get revealed. Yeah, Neeta Mataji, are you there?
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Uh,
Krishna.
his chief ornament was his own unique youth. He was an ocean filled with wonderful waves of beauty, ever adorned with newer and newer charms. He redou- redoubled the joy of everyone's mind and eyes.
Jai. Yes, Payal Mataji.
All auspicious signs marked his beautiful body. Garlands of nipa flowers adorn his ears, and a peacock feather his hair. A string of pearls decorated his conch-like neck, and his yellow silken garments, upper and lower, shone brilliantly.
Jai. Yes, Richa Mataji.
On his board chest, home of the Vatsa Mark and Lakshmi, hung a long garland of gunja berries. His waist was like a kingly lion's, his prowess like that of hundreds of lions. The essence of all good fortune worshipped his lotus feet.
Beautiful. Neeru Mataji, are you there? Jai Radhe Mataji, Priyanka Mataji, anyone else who I did not call and you are here? Enchanting his dress were many garlands of kadamba flowers, gunja berries, tulasi leaves, and sprouts of shikhanda. Variously colored flowers adorned his waist, and his belt hung in a way that beautified his hips. Hari Bol.
His arms, round, broad, and stout, and pleasing to the eyes, shone with splendid golden armlets and bracelets. The fingers of his lotus hands happily played on his charming flute as he held it to his bimba red lips.
The unprecedented embelli- embellishment of his flute song, anticipated by him alone, bewildered all the universe like an intoxicating nectar, and the restless play of his glances, sidelong and slight, gently decorated his lotus eyes.
Jai.
The splendid dance of his eyebrows, a pair of archer's bows, nourished his servants' loving feelings, and his beautiful, ever smiling lotus face attracted the hearts of the best of sages.
Jai.
On the tip of his nose, a nose exquisite like a sesame flower, shone a single pearl, born from the forehead of a lordly elephant. Now and then his hand would gracefully brush aside the beads of his locks of hair, which were adorned with dust raised by the cows.
Such a vivid description of Krishna. Wow. Yes, Priyamati Mataji.
His broad forehead, shaped like a half moon, glowed with the splendor of his tied up tilaka, formed with clay from the Yamuna. His limbs were painted with the designs made with various mountains, minerals. He was an ocean full of huge waves of sportive pastimes.
So whenever the devotees do those face paintings to Krishna, right, it is so true that he also decorates himself like that in the real Goloka Gokula times there.
Yeah.
This is yeah. Jai. Did I move? Yes. Who was next? Sashikala Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Standing in his charming threefold bending pose, sometimes he played various entertaining melodies on his flute, making his dear friends laugh. His feet decorated the earth in all directions.
Jai. Vasantra Mataji.
Surrounding him on all sides were dear friends, whose appearance resembled him. And he stood with his elder brother Rama, whose complexion was white, who was bedecked with blue silk garments, whose body was most attractive, and whose age and dress were just like his own.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Vallabi Gopi.
Mataji, small thing. Did
Yeah.
you notice that his feet decorated the earth in 4 directions? Did you understand that?
It's blessing all the directions just by his touch on Mother Earth. Yes.
No. Standing
Realization.
position. No,
Oh,
Mataji.
oh,
Standing
the
position.
blessing. Oh, okay,
See,
okay.
when you are standing, one foot down, so it's east and west,
Ah,
and another
yes.
foot was like this side, right? So the
Yes.
knee is like a north and south. See,
Beautiful.
amazing, right?
Beautiful. If you didn't say it, I wouldn't have understood, Mataji. Jai.
Amazing.
Jai. Vallabi Gopi.
Yes, Mataji. The weight of the persistent heavy joy of seeing Krishna made the two devotees fall. Indeed, they suddenly threw themselves to the ground as if to offer prostrate obeisances, all their competence lost in the excitement of the moment.
That's what you just throw yourself down when you're going to see Krishna, and we'll see what Krishna is going to do. Jai. Yes, Sirisha Mataji.
Yeah, sorry, Mataji, my laptop
We
charging.
understood, yeah. That's how we went on. No problem, Mataji.
Yeah. The Lord, compelled by his love for his dear devotees, ran toward them. And when he reached them, he fainted and fell on top of them, embracing them both with his long, mighty arms.
One fell, the other fell, Guru fell, disciple fell, now Krishna also fell on top, and they all are rolling together. This is so sweet. Krishna. Neeta Mataji.
Imagine that Supreme Master, his heart melting with compassion, bathed them with a shower of tears of love. In a moment, he stood up, lifted the two devotees from the ground with both hands, and steadied them.
Payal Mataji.
Weeping of the tears and dust smeared on the bodies of these devotees, the merciful Lord embraced them over and over again. And right at that spot, he sat on the ground with them and spoke nectarian words to please the Brahmana.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Richa Mataji.
The Supreme Lord said, Blessed and noble Mathura Brahmana, Shri Jana Sharma, you are the moon born from the ocean of the dynasty of Brahmanas. Are your peace and well-being resplendent in every way?
There comes our Shri Jana Sharma, the Mathura Brahmana. Krishna is calling him by his name. Everywhere he's asking, are you peaceful and how is your well-being? Hare Krishna. Jai. Neeru Mataji. Oh, is anyone else? Sorry. Okay. Only by your influence are my family and I well. Krishna is saying that by your influence, my family and I are well. By your mercy, my heart is attracted to you. I have always looked towards the path by which you would come. Commentary. Krishna wants very much to please Jana Sharma with a warm welcome. He honestly feels that the Brahmana's arrival is auspicious for him. He has been awaiting Jana Sharma's arrival for a long time. Hare Krishna for every jiva. Jai.
Yes, by good fortune you have remembered me, and by good fortune I have seen you again after so long. Dear Brahmana, I am totally under your control. Please feel free to enjoy here as you like.
So last verse we will stop here. Amritanandini Mataji. Go ahead.
The Parikshit said, swept away by the great flood of loving ecstasy, Jana Sharma, completely awed, was unable to reply to Krishna or even look at him directly.
What else can he say when he is saying thank you for coming? Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. So the story repeats, huh? Every soul that's going up is getting this royal welcome from Krishna. And Krishna is personally revealing who that person is in the spiritual world. Jai, this is so sweet. All happening with the Vaishnava Sangha. Nothing else is needed. We are blessed by Prabhupada to have glorious Sangha. So we just have to take advantage, stick together. So all magic will happen when the right time comes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Actually, what happened the first slokas? Because Friday we read about Krishna and how come Gopal Dev came. I missed some slokas, so I confused actually.
Yes. So far in the last chapter, this Sri Sarupa was telling how glorious the Lord is, how he saw him, all that he completed there. But now he finished. Now everything what he had to say, he already said, like what he has experienced about Krishna. His message is complete to that Brahmana. He's sitting down in Gokula, right? Like that's where he's narrating all these pastimes to that Mathura Brahmana who met him down in Vrindavan here in Gokula. But the next chapter
Okay.
is now he attained, he said his story. Now what about the disciple? What is his end? What is going to happen to him? So now the Sarupa is now going to give the benediction to him. So he said, now since you have heard this, means you have also attained all that he's saying. And the Brahmana is thinking that, how did I attain? You traveled everywhere, you got that ecstasy, you met the Lord, but I have actually not met the Lord yet. That is the feeling inside he's having. That's the time Sri Sarupa puts his hand on this disciple Brahmana's head. When he touches him, he gets the full experience of all what is in the heart of his guru, that is the Sarupa. He gets all transferred, that feelings, that ecstasy, the love for Krishna, everything is just pouring into the heart of the Brahmana. And then this is happening. Then Krishna himself has come and giving the darshan, Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah, right where they're sitting. And he also got his Sarupa Siddhi of getting to know who he is as Jana
Sharma.
Sharma. Is it Jnana Sharma or Jana Sharma? J sometimes is like hard to understand. What's in your book?
Ja only.
Ja only in the Sanskrit part also. Jana Sharma. So story is getting so interesting for us to apply, like what will happen to that new soul. Every soul is, and Krishna is waiting and welcoming us, and he's like every time saying he's missing and he's looking in the direction when we will come back.
Thank you, Mataji.
This is very, very sweet narration. Any realizations, Matajis?
Mataji, every time I heard only this part, Krishna is waiting for all the jivas, and when he sees a jiva coming, he faints. That is all I heard right from the beginning. But so much more is behind that. I'm so happy we read this book, Mataji. It's just
this is picture, a full movie in front of us. So this is not possible,
no,
right?
but what I heard was Krishna is waiting for us, and he opens his arms, and when he sees a soul coming back, he faints. But it's not that. Krishna also comes down, and then comes down only he faints. So he's waiting, but he
He's
even
running.
comes down.
Running to that door.
Waiting, running, and comes down to take us, and then also he faints.
Yes. I can only remember of our Sudhama, where Krishna runs from his palace to the door, right? When he hears that his friend has come.
Yeah.
And he's
So
not.
Mataji, this is with every jivana, right? Krishna is waiting for every jiva, every soul. Only thing is, Guru's kripa, mercy has, when the jiva gets, understands, realizes, and then takes those steps, and then Krishna comes and takes him.
Yes, that the knowledge has to fructify into practice.
Yeah.
And all this we can see in our spiritual masters' behavior. They do not distinguish, they do not discriminate, they do not, they give their mercy freely to animals, to all the jivas in all their pastimes and stories we have been hearing of all our spiritual masters, Srila Prabhupada. Like Srila Prabhupada seeing that bug and he's saying, it looks like the bug has not eaten for so long, put him on the flower. Like, leave alone the bug, thinking about our own selves. That Jiva Karunya. So three factors: Jiva Daya, Vaishnava Seva, Namaruchi. So these three are the what you call that, scales for saying how much our progress has happened in devotional service.
Yeah.
Jiva Daya, Namaruchi, Vaishnava Seva, whatever order.
Yes.
And we can also be very thankful without Srimati Radharani's mercy, we did not come together to read this. It's magical with her mercy and Gurudev's kripa that the Lord has also chosen each one of us to hear these pastimes. So we are on the path, right path. Yeah, hope giving.
Yes.
Yeah, Mataji, it is really very hope giving because Sarupa himself is saying it is not really revealed by anyone, right?
Yes.
And by Radharani's mercy, we are able to hear this
Yes,
all.
Mataji. Yes, so nobody even knows, or we have not even heard, or I don't know. This all looks so magical to me, really.
And Mataji, it is on Radharani's request that Sarupa leaves Golok and comes down to Gokul. And that is just one day. Because he says, right, one day he is okay to leave Krishna and do this. And in that one day only Krishna comes.
He didn't even leave him, he came behind.
Yeah.
That next Jiva up. Hey Krishna. Thank you all so much, Matajis. We'll end here. We will again read tomorrow and finish this by Thursday, Krishna willing. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyah patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrindi ki jai.